In this video, I will show you how to submit your personal income tax return for 2022. Two important aspects that I will handle in this income tax return would be home office expenses and how to claim a travel allowance. See you in the recording. Right, so in this video, we have two of the most frequent tax audit items for a personal tax return, and that is home office expense and the travel allowance. So what I want to do, I want to go into my previous year's income tax return, February 2021, just to recap myself of what I've done in the prior years. Obviously, 2021 in this case is the most recent prior year. So I will merely just go through my information, banking details. I can just make sure on the next one, so that's not really an issue. My previous year in IP5, I received the travel allowance here. I need to be aware of that. The pension fund here has already been deducted, so that is automatically fine. And the additional income I received from interest from the bank that I potentially need to declare, or at least make sure it pulled through on eFiling. And then I had my previous year's logbook details and vehicle claim that I've submitted as well. So very important here is make sure this closing kilometers here is also the same as your opening kilometers for February 22. For the next year, this closing kilometers must be the same as opening kilometers for the next year. Right, so once we've checked this, now I'm ready to go to my tax return for February 22. I go there. If you haven't yet requested the return, you can go on the buttons here, right, and you go to 2022 and request return. In my case, I've already requested the return, so I will just open it. Right, and now you obviously need to go through all the standard questions. Wasn't unemployed. I've got one IP5 that I know of. And I'm just going to click all the various things. So you just need to run through all these items. Travel allowance, there's only, so here it asks, do you want to claim a deduction, get your travel allowance? So here I would say yes, but it's only one vehicle. Do you want to claim against the employer vehicle? No, I don't have a company car. Nothing that's here that's applicable. And then for the home office expenses, so the last one, did you receive any other income or deemed to have accrued in terms of Section 7, incur or any other allowable expenses not addressed above? And we say yes, because I want to get to the comprehension questions and specifically other deductions. So this other deductions would be where I claim the home office expense. The rest of these items, it's not applicable. And then automatically, once I've done that other deduction, it will open taxpayer information deductions right in the bottom. I will have two items here. Well, in this case, three actually. I've got my medical aid deductions. I've got my travel claim against the travel allowance. And I've got my other deductions. That is obviously for the home office. So the home office, let's first go there for the home office. Let's start from the top. I will just make sure all my information is correct. All my contact details are still perfect. So if there's something that you change, you need to change it. Can you change here? And to check my physical address as well. Just confirm everything is right there as well. I think that's also wrong. All right, now very important, you have to look at your banking details. You need to make sure that it's actually correct. When this bank account is wrong, you can potentially lose your refund because SARS can potentially pay this into a different bank or another person's bank account if this is changed. So sometimes what happens is the bank issue with this bank number. When you close it, they open the bank account again for somebody else in the future. I've seen that happen in the past. So make sure that you always have this correct banking details on file. Right now,
hi, Jasper Basson here. I just wanted to remind you about the Daily Entrepreneur Tips series. It's a business growth series for entrepreneurs and contains financial information and also information to grow you as a person and your business. because we will never grow our business any higher than we grow ourselves. So click on the link below and I will send you daily information to grow you as a person and your business. And it's for 365 days of the year.
Step number one, I'm just going through my IP5 again. I just make sure my 3701 for a travel allowance code is actually here. And then I can do my claim against that. Right, so what I will do is I go to my deductions, travel allowance claim. And now obviously you need to make sure that you first of all have all your vehicle details with you, and also need to make sure that you have all your your proper logbook as well, because once you get audited, SARS will require two things. They would want your vehicle details in the sense of offer to purchase or how you purchase, and to make sure that they can verify the cost price. And also they want the detailed logbook that they would require for you to obviously submit to them. So in this case, purchase agreement, I have kept the logbook, yes. I've got my vehicle registration, which is car make, I've got as well. Right, and now obviously the starting of the logbook generally would be 1st of March for the year and into February for the year. But it obviously all depends on how you receive your logbook. So if your travel allowance was less than a year, then obviously need to fill in the correct periods and period of time in this. Right, opening kilometers I've got according to the logbook, and closing kilometers I also do have according to my logbook. And right here I will complete my business kilometers stars as well, and that's it. The second part would be my home office deductions. Home office would be right here in code 4028, home office expenses. And I've already made a calculation for myself. And I'm going to quickly show it to you as well. The calculation is as follows. In this case, it is a rental unit. So the taxpayer didn't own a property, they rented the property. So they paid a cleaner for the year, 2,400 per month, but rent for the year, the whole calculation, and then also water and electricity that they paid. And then they used 15 square meters as for business purposes, out of a total for their house square meters as 156. So that pro rata calculation you can use. So I will put that amount right in there. And once that is done, I'm happy and I'm done, and I can do I generally like to do a calculation first to see what's going on. So I'll do my calculation and I can look at it here and gives me a calculation. Again, I can quickly run through all the items, but specifically in this case, travel allowance, there's my travel allowance. And at the bottom of the deductions, I've got my travel allowance fixed cost as well. For the full amount, I could actually deduct the expense. And I've got my home office expense, which I also put in according to my calculations. And then I also had the retirement annuity that pulled through already from eFiling. And I will also had my medical aid tax credits that pulled through already automatically on eFiling. So finally, my calculated result is a refund of 28,000 Rand. So if I'm happy, I can go back to my tax return. I'm happy with all the information in there. I'm satisfied that I've included between me and SARS automatic third-party information. Everything is on this tax return. So once I'm happy, I can say submit tax return right here. Right, so now my tax return is being submitted, and for me to make sure if I'm being audited or not, I can quickly check this right here at returns, SARS correspondence, and request historic income tax notices. I want to request a statement of account, and 6 months to date is fine. Right, so my statement of account already shows my 28,000 Rand refund, and the bottom here selected for audit or verification, yes. So now I know I need to upload in a few minutes. SARS will open up my link for the audit, and then I will be able to upload all my information. This is very important to upload. We'll generally try to upload audit documentation within 8 working days from this audit. If this video was helpful to you, please like and share this channel, and also give me a thumbs up in the comments to show your appreciation. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.